Hudson's really been showing some third-party love for Nintendo recently, and their latest game is built around a particularly intriguing concept. Rooms, the main building, is a unique puzzle game that provides interesting challenges, but clumsy controls and poor visuals put a damper on the experience. Rooms is all about solving puzzles at every turn. They're very addicting at the get-go with their simple layouts, but they become nightmarishly frustrating in the final hours. What's clever about these puzzles is that they're constantly evolving, every so often throwing new mechanics and tools at you. Beware the rare occasions where you feel complacent. And the challenge isn't strictly due to the new types of puzzles that come your way. Rooms also love to play mind games with extraneous room pieces and items that distract you from your true objective. On top of just trying to reach the goal of each puzzle, there are several secondary objectives lying in wait. There's typically more than one way to reach the end of a puzzle, but there's always an intended arrangement as indicated by the background imagery. Each room will chime when placed into a correct spot, though more often than not, you'll need to move around pieces several times before you figure out the right order. Even after reaching the goal, you'll often be inclined to rearrange your solution in hopes of landing a better ranking. And that's where yet another layer of complexity comes in. The game constantly baits you into passing on a successful completion in hopes of earning a better ranking, but the gamble comes with a high risk, as many levels contain death traps and no-win situations easily triggered by a single wrong move. They can be obvious in the earlier stages, but generally they're hard to spot, making them that much more frustrating. To lessen the blow, there's always an option to restart at any time, and hints are readily available for those who need them. Aside from the story mode, packed with 80 stages, you'll have the option to replay through each level with a time limit in challenge mode, go head-to-head locally with a friend in a randomly generated puzzle in battle mode, and create and share your own puzzles with a custom level editor. Room's point-and-click control scheme is very straightforward. You click on a spot to move your character, or click on icons to interact with them. Though it may be simple enough, the controls still manage to falter on occasion. The issue is that it's just too easy to inadvertently click icons and perform a wrong action, especially when icons are in close proximity or layered on top of each other. This is mostly just an inconvenience and easily corrected, but there are the times when these errors prove costly. Instead of just focusing on solving puzzles, you'll have to be wary of the controller as well. The issue could have easily been avoided with just a few simple tweaks, which makes this misstep all the more puzzling. The visuals are just unimpressive in Rooms. Everything is packed into tiny spaces, making it hard to see much of anything, and the animation looks cheap. But the biggest issue is that the visuals can actually trip up the experience. Some rooms can get a bit cluttered, making it hard to click what you want. The soundtrack is just as forgettable, but at least it doesn't get in your way. Rooms has some value if you're into puzzle games, but it's mediocre at best. If you're seeking a fix to your intellectual craving, there are plenty of other games better suited to the task.